Hello traders, this is DFXS. Welcome to DFX family, and I believe that guys, you are doing great. All right, in this video, we are going to demonstrate something that I've been telling you about our system. That is the combination of full price action and SMC, or advanced SMC, or smart money concept. And I do believe in this video, you are going to learn something that will blow your mind. So let's, without wasting time, let's get into it. And we are going to do this with this boom 1000, and this is, we are going to use the system of omega spikes. All right, don't worry, follow the video, because all our system, they all work the same. They have the same analysis of full price action and advanced SMC. Now, what we trade or professionally with price action or SMC. So allow me to go to SMC because it's very, very important. The price action is very, very simple. So when we get the BOS at this point, because here we get the BOS, that is when we start looking for a reliable order block. All right, that is when we get a reliable order block. So what I want you to take you through it, let's go to our trading view so that you can understand this. So according to the market can drop, go, and this is the BOS that we are going to learn about today. Then after the BOS, market should reverse to your order block to sweep your liquidity, or maybe the inducement, so that we can sell that market. So it should be simple as that. We wait for a BOS to happen, or the break of structure to happen, then we wait for the market to reverse, then we take trade from this point. Now, what is the power of the combination of the candle charts and the RENKO? That's what is going to blow your mind. And this happened to our all RENKO. This is why it's not failing for the signal. It is well and professional, analyzing the market professionally. So let's go now to our chart now and learn something here. Okay, so let's we are going to learn this with our boom and crash, but this analysis works in with all our system. So number one, let me pause here to and go now to our RENKO chart, our candle chart. This is where we get the signal. Let's say, for example, not for example, this is where date first. This is when we get the signal from all in one order. So we are saying here that the EA cannot take, because we have this one. It should wait for the market to reverse, then sell. And this, because this one is for scalping, all right? This is for the scalping. Here it will scalp the spikes, but in other videos, in other EAs, it will do a scalping, because we have the scalping file, and we also have for short and long trade, but the analysis is same. So here we are going to see it, how it can scalp with combination of candle chart and RENKO, so that it can make things easier. So we are expecting this market to do the same thing, whether it is minute one, because whether it is minute 5, whether it is whatever is what, it should be like this, to wait for the break of structure to reverse and give us a sell. So let's get into it again. So here, this happens on date first, all right? And here we can see, I want you to watch here. It happened on date 1st of May. So let's mark here date 1st of May and see where the date 1st was. That is 30th. Yeah, here we go. This is the date 1st. All right. Now, we are waiting for the market. I just want you to check there. To have a break of structure here, this is the analysis of scalping. To wait for market to have the break of structure there, then you can see, let me show you something else that will blow your mind, because this is for spikes. Now, this is where now our entry is. It has already broken the structure, the market reverse, and this is where now our first entry will be here. Oh my. So all this drop from here to here, all All right, before this reverse, then market drop. Let's go back here to show you something here that is very, very important. This is where the signal is. All right. I'm also, my friend, market reverse here. Yes, we are waiting for a second signal here. And this second signal here, the super zone must be here, must be there. And let's say, for example, our trade maker as one of the detectors should be here, so that we can sell this market. Or else this market we are not going to sell because it has already detected it can be a strong again, or this market can reverse. Since you have seen that we have already broken our low, so this market can reverse and go back, or maybe can test this area again, it can go down. But the moment it will give us a supply at this point and also a trade maker, trust me, this market must sell. All right. So according to SMC, this is what we are learning here, because according to here, it must also confirm with candlestick patterns. And we can see we still have a sell from our all-in-one order block. So this tells you if it is the spikes must already be can be only spiked when we have the all confirmation, then we can sell. So the good thing with this system, you cannot only rely on spikes. You can trade both spikes and against the spikes. All right. So we can see here, and let's go back here. All this flow here to here, all you need to understand, this is H2. So seeing that the market opened at this point, there is a way market went to this area before dropping to this here down. Market does not just open and go once, boom. No, the market must play game, but by the end of the time, let's say, for example, this is H2 time frame. This means by the time 2 hours will end, where the candle will be, or where the market will be functioning with the candle, that's how the shape of the candle will end. So this means that it's not a must for that candle to end like this or like this or like this. It will depend, but every candle here takes 2 hours. So playing this game, and there is a force or the power of sellers. This is why we are seeing we have a pullback here, the one that you cannot, sometimes you cannot see it since we are doing scalping here in H2. But if you go to minute 5, for instance, let's do this so that you can understand what I'm saying. If we can go to minute 5, let's say, for example, and go to the same date first. All right. We want to see this on the date 27, 29, and 20, 30th. The first way is first here. All right. So let's again go to this point. So this is what I'm telling you. You won't see something like this in big time frame, but the truth is, you can see this is dead fast already. We have this sell coming to down. We are talking about there must be a reverse that maybe it's not easy to see it in a big time frame here, because the market is playing game. Because even this simple wick you are seeing here, when you go to a small time frame, it is not a wick. For instance, this, if we go, let's say, for in minute 5, or even lower, more than lower time frame, like minute 1, minute 5, and below, you'll find that there is this reversal. All right. And having this reversal, when you go to 2 hours, it is just a small wick. All right, so there is some reversals can happen in minute 5, but in or in lower time frame, but in big time frame, it is just a week. So this means with this week here, it can be a trend in lower time frame. It depends with which time frame you are in, because if it is 4 hours or maybe 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hour daily, just a week like this one, it can be a trend in a lower time frame. So that is something that you should understand about the reversals, that and that is one of the reason we set the detectors to help us detect what is happening also in lower time frame. All right. So I believe you are getting the point. So here, that's why we are seeing we have it here on date first where we are having the signal, but the market should wait because already the break of structure has already happened. The market should wait again for this is the break of structure here. All right. The market should wait for this thing to reverse before giving us this sell. So this sell can be very, very reliable, and combination also of if it can give us another supply here, then with other confirmation from other detectors or in small time frame, because you see the right now in small time frame it can continue going back and it can be just a pullback. Let's say for example, like here, market can drop, all right, and can continue going up. So that's why our system is programmed with detectors, because those are the things that doing them manually, it is not that easy. And that is one of the reasons also we added the EA on our manual system to help you detect these things that maybe they are unseen. Instead of jumping this time frame to another to confirm your signal, that's why detectors, they can do a lot than a normal human being, yet they are programmed by a human being. So that's why I'm telling you guys, it can never fail. Whether it is for scalping, whether it is going for long, it must wait every confirmation plus the price action. Those are direction of the market, the closure of the candle and other stuff before giving us signal. And this is where you can see now, after the break of structure, we are getting the signal, and the entry can only happen after the reversal, and it must give us this order block or supply here at this point before dropping. These grays, the gray ones here, indicate order block so that we can continue buying. So this gray color here, if you see them on your screen, they always indicate order block. All right, so it is good to understand that. That is where we are targeting, or we are anticipating our market or our trade. So I do believe, guys, with that simple video, you can now still continue learning about more of our system and why you should have this system, whether for spikes or whatever. This is all you need. And I do believe you have seen a simple analysis, but the power of RENKO and candle chart, all right, doing more than what a normal human being can do. So save your time. Instead of jumping from this time frame and another, we have system that can work for you. So thank you so much, guys. And once again, welcome to TFX family. Thank you.